Let's go with fucking
Legend Vermilion.
Yuzu, because she's the fucking coolest.
The coolest.
I really want to build a fight pad so I can play her, because there's a lot of input stuff with her. I've told you about it before. There's a lot of input stuff that I have with her. Yeah, she's got holds, which is really hard on pad. And you need to be really clean with her. And I feel like it'd be easier to be clean with, like, what the moves that she prioritizes on certain attacks. Like, if I do a teleport, and then I try and do, like, I do this. Fuck, I can't even do it. And then I do, like, other shit like that. She can do really cool shit out of it. But the combos that I'm trying to do, they prioritize the wrong shit. And then it just becomes a big world is a fuck born to die, you know?
I wouldn't put too much emphasis on the controller, because it's still going to be really difficult
I know.
to do it without it. Or with it, even.
I know. That's why I play a gorilla character like Wagner. Because it's not really execution stuff on her end.
I think there's some merit to that, you know? Like playing a character that has easier execution, but is more on, like, mind game stuff.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, not every character has to be, like, absurd execution, you know?
Yeah, it's just this game's got some of them. Like, this game has the absurd execution characters. Like Seth, Yuzu, Batista. They are all just nuts. And it's one of the things that makes the game awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, giving people the option to play these characters that have, like, really good benefits but are also absurdly hard to learn how to play properly is always a good option. It's always a good thing to do. It makes an interesting fighting game, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you get the problem that Dragon Ball FighterZ has, where a lot of the better characters have very similar movesets in terms of, like, what they can accomplish.
Because it's the kind of game where I don't know. I got qualms with Dragon Ball FighterZ. I really want it to be dope. We played a lot when it came out. Not my favorite. I'd rather play Unist. I'd rather play Skullgirls. You know, that's my opinion on it.
I think the biggest problem with that game is it seems like every character is just, like, the balance isn't there. So it's just like pick Cell, pick Kid Buu.
It's got the big glaring issues that Melee has. Leffen pointed that out pretty hard at some point.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw him on Twitter. It's like, yeah, this game has the same shit where the top tiers are really incredibly good, and then the low tiers take so much effort to try and bring up to that
it's just not
top
worth
tier.
it.
It's not worth it to play them. And it's like there's clear differences between the gaps. And it's like this is the kind of position Melee was in, but Dragon Ball FighterZ now has the strength to be able to change that because of patching, so do so.
You know, I think that's one thing that, like, I think if Melee came out today, it would have probably died, not because of, like, the patches would have either made the game a lot better, or people would have said, well, why are you changing this? Dude, actually, I don't think the game would have even gotten to, like, a good point, you know?
No, I don't know.
Like, I think it would have been like what's happening with Smash 4 right now, where it's just going to get dropped for Ultimate, like, as soon as it comes out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people would have hung on to Melee as much. Because the crazy stuff would have gotten patched out, probably. You know, it's like that perfect time where if it came out earlier, like, the glitches wouldn't have really been as possible.
Yeah,
if it came out on the 64, I don't think they would have found as much. And that doesn't really make sense, what I'm saying, but
well, I am also just agreeing, because we're currently playing a fighting game, and commentary is hard in a fighting game.
Yes, it is.
We went through that whole last round. This is like, yeah.
It's tough because the thing is, there's not as many buttons. That's not true. There's more buttons on the 64 controller, but is there?
I think.
But the whole point I'm trying to get across is that the game wouldn't have been as complex on the 64, so it probably wouldn't have been wave dashing.
Yeah, because I mean, Smash 64. There was a Smash game on the 64, and that's how it turned out. You know.
But and then if it was later, either wave dashing would have been patched out, or there would have been balance patches, and the game would have been kind of just everyone's good, which would be better overall, obviously.
But you know, it's like the same as. I still wish PM became a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's a game we have to play on the channel. We haven't yet.
Yeah, we can do that at some point.
But yeah, basically, like PM's roster, PM is I think better than Melee in every way, because it's got more characters, It's got more balance on the roster, and it's had more care put into it at the end of the day, I feel. I mean, I can't say
I wouldn't say
no,
that.
I can't say a fan company put more care into it than Nintendo itself. But
well, because they made the game and all.
Yeah, they made the game, so like, but there's more competitive care taken with it than there is with Melee.
Yeah, well, because they didn't want Melee to.
Yeah, they didn't want Melee to be competitive. PM was made with competitive balance in mind, and the fact that it's not janky and not totally broken is amazing.
See, a lot of people would agree with you that Project M is very janky.
That I don't think Project M is janky. I think it's awesome.
Well, the whole I
think the Melee jank that's there has become purposeful.
No, but like the characters themselves have a lot of jank to them.
Yeah, but that's the same kind of jank as like a Skullgirls character, you know?
Yeah,
where it's like this character is just a bit busted.
See, not everyone likes that though. Like I like it personally, like because clearly like a lot of the games I play, it's like everyone's got their own special sort of busted stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
I don't know. I forgot completely.
We'll cut earlier.
My heart attack happened.
We'll cut earlier so that we can.
So that ends as a sensible statement.
Yeah.
Now we're Byakuya Casca.
Casca?
Kakuki.
Casca.
Casca! Yo, I'm still hyped about Berserk, man.
About
if you haven't read Berserk, I won't say anything, but there was like the last chapter of Berserk that's out right now.
Is that still the last one?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't looked at all. So
okay, so it might not be.
It might not be, yeah. It very well could be.
Berserk is one of those things that will never ever be finished.
It's like One Piece.
Apparently One Piece, the guy who made it, I forgot his name now, but he said that it is 80% done.
What?
He said the manga is 80% done.
That's insane.
That's really weird to think about, like those kind of things not being like a thing that happens still. Like,
I know.
It's just because those are like the big three. There's Naruto, there was One Piece, and I think Bleach was the third always. And then Bleach is done, Naruto's done. Like if you count Boruto, then it's not done really. But,
yeah.
But it's not Naruto, it's Boruto.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Even if it is the same.
So
guy
my hitbox is my
thing.
fucking. It is my blades in that attack.
Yeah. Dude, fucking Boruto. I can't take that name seriously.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can.
It's just fucking goofy.
It is. I mean, again, the last episode that was Boruto was fucking awesome. Like,
yeah,
I watched the 2-minute fight clip on that episode. I can link it in the description. It was fucking sick. It was so good.
Yeah,
the animation, Naruto, when they want to step up their animation to make something beautiful, they do. That's one thing I so respect about the show. It's just I wish they did that more often.
Yeah, they do some cool stuff.
Nice.
I'm gonna do this Bigfoot one. It's called Bigfoot for some reason.
I like how in this, when you random, it shows you that you're doing it, because like
oh yeah,
in late they didn't have it. Like you click random and then you immediately go to a character. So there's no more like you just hard picked, and it's like no, there's like a 3-second animation that you random for that.
Oh, right off the bat. Oh, I forgot. I can't do the charge thing against her. I cannot do that against Yuzu, because she's got longer buttons than I do. That's weird. Waldstein being outranged. I guess there's 2 characters that can do that now.
Yeah, Phonon is definitely one of those characters that Waldstein just has a hard time with. Phonon's fucking. She is the top of the tier in this game.
Is she really?
Yeah. I mean, how could she not be?
I know she's good, but I'm pretty sure Wagner's like the overall decided best, right?
I don't think so. I think Phonon is just because she's got really good neutral tools. She's got good damage, and her space control's awesome. Got some
you don't
projectiles.
see Phonons in the top 8 though usually.
I guess I know like Hyde Wagner. They're just like at the very. They're like the
Ori, Phonon, and then after that it's just kind of whoever.
I know. I just the whole roster is really strong.
Everyone's pretty solid, honestly.
I personally think that Phonon's like the best character, but I think that Hyde and Wagner are definitely close seconds in that regard. Like, I think Hyde and Wagner are pretty much the same tier. I think they're both really fucking good.
I think Wagner's significantly better. I think, like, Hyde does crazy damage, but he's honest, but Wagner doesn't seem very honest, like, in terms of her mix-ups. Like, to me, that makes her scarier.
Yeah.
Like, even though Hyde's probably more consistent damage, like,
Wagner's tricky.
Yeah, Wagner's got.
Yeah, she's got more standing overheads. Like,
well, it's not even about the overheads really. Just like her moves are just more wild. I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I don't want to get fucking Waldstein overheaded.
That's not overhead.
That you're saying that fucking move where he grabs his claw up.
That's not overhead. You want to see?
What? Yeah.
It is.
That's a total overhead.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh. You bitch! No, I jumped it.
Well, I did. You're lucky because I fucked up my 360 and I got this move. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit over here. Oh,
tricked again, idiot.
See, I knew you could teleport behind me, but I thought that was from proximity. Like, it was based on, like, I thought it was just a certain distance.
I think that, I don't know how you're teleporting.
Because that was full screen in a little.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought it was just, it puts you certain distances. So I was like, oh,
I thought so as well. I have no idea. I still don't know. I'll never know. But I do know that she can teleport.
Yeah.
And she has a large katana with which she swings at people very fast.
Very quickly.
Very quickly
extreme
and very
speed.
Extreme pain.